Did you know that Americans consume over 20 billion hot dogs each year? That's enough to circle the earth multiple times. But what really goes into making those classic hot dogs we all know and love? Today, we're diving deep into the world of hot dog production, from the ingredients used to the cooking methods that create that unmistakable taste and snap. Before hot dogs became synonymous with summer cookouts and street vendors, they started as humble sausages in Europe. The origins can be traced back to Germany in the 13th century, where sausages were a common street food in cities like Frankfurt and Vienna. These early sausages were often made from pork and beef, seasoned with spices, and were a favorite among locals and travelers alike. As German immigrants began arriving in the United States in the 19th century, they brought their culinary traditions with them, including the recipes for these delectable sausages. In the late 1800s, German immigrant Charles Feltman began selling hot sausages in rolls on Coney Island, New York. His innovative approach, serving sausages in a bun, was a game-changer, making it easy for customers to enjoy this tasty treat on the go. By the 20th century, hot dogs had cemented their status as an iconic American fast food, with popular vendors like Nathan's Famous on Coney Island and the introduction of the hot dog at baseball games. Today, the hot dog is more than just a food item. It's a cultural icon and an industry worth billions. From the annual Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest on the 4th of July to regional variations like Chicago-style hot dogs and New York dirty water dogs, hot dogs have a unique place in American culture. Their versatility and simplicity make them a favorite among people of all ages, making them a staple at every summer barbecue, sporting event, and street fair. Let's start with the core ingredient of any hot dog, the meat. Traditionally, hot dogs were made from a mix of pork and beef, but today's hot dogs can also include chicken, turkey, or other meats. These meats are typically sourced from large industrial farms, where consistency in flavor and quality is key. The selection of meat is crucial as it sets the stage for the flavor and texture of the final product. After the meats arrive at the processing plant, they go through rigorous quality checks to ensure they meet food safety standards. These checks are essential because the meat will undergo extensive processing before it becomes a hot dog. Inspections include verifying the freshness of the meat and checking for any signs of contamination. Once the meat passes these inspections, it is prepped by trimming off fat and unwanted parts, leaving only the cuts ideal for grinding. The trimming process is meticulously done to ensure that the right balance of meat and fat is maintained, resulting in a flavorful and juicy hot dog. In addition to traditional meats, many brands now offer options made from alternative proteins or plant-based ingredients to cater to a growing consumer demand for healthier and more sustainable food options. These innovative products are made using similar processes, but they often include a blend of plant-based proteins, starches, and seasonings to replicate the taste and texture of classic hot dogs. This diversification in ingredients reflects the evolving tastes of consumers and the demand for more varied and health-conscious options. After selecting the meats, they're ground down to a fine consistency to create that smooth texture hot dogs are known for. In massive grinders, the meat is broken down until it resembles a thick paste. This grinding process is crucial for achieving the right mouthfeel and texture. The ground meat is then combined with seasonings and spices like garlic, coriander, salt, and paprika. These seasonings give hot dogs their signature flavor, with each brand using a unique blend to stand out in the market. But it's not just about mixing meat and spices. This isn't just any ordinary mixing process. To get the right texture and flavor, emulsifiers are added to help bind the meat with the fats and spices, creating that ultra-smooth texture. Emulsifiers act as a stabilizing agent, preventing the fat from separating during cooking. This results in a consistent texture throughout the hot dog, ensuring every bite is just as satisfying as the last. Water and ice may be added during mixing to help keep the temperature low, which is essential for maintaining flavor and texture consistency. Keeping the mixture cool prevents the proteins from breaking down and becoming gummy, which can happen if the mixture gets too warm. This step is especially important in large-scale production, where the temperature can rise quickly due to the sheer volume of meat being processed. Once the mixture is thoroughly blended, it is ready to be shaped into hot dogs. The blending process also allows for the incorporation of additional flavors or ingredients, such as cheese or jalapenos, which can create unique varieties of hot dogs that cater to different taste preferences. Once the meat mixture is ready, it's time for it to take on the iconic hot dog shape. This is done through a casing machine, where the mixture is piped into long, thin tubes of collagen or cellulose casings. These casings are essential as they help retain the shape during cooking and add that satisfying snap when you bite into the hot dog. The casing process is highly automated and efficient. The machines can fill and twist the casings into individual links at a rapid pace, ensuring that production runs smoothly. For certain brands, natural casings are used, often made from animal intestines, which can enhance the taste and texture. These natural casings are known for their ability to create a superior snap, adding to the overall eating experience. Natural casings are also more permeable, allowing smoke and flavors to penetrate the hot dog during cooking. Once filled, the long tubes are twisted into individual links, creating rows of hot dogs lined up perfectly ready for the next stage. The twisting process not only separates the hot dogs, but also creates a unique appearance that consumers recognize. The hot dogs are then sent down a conveyor belt to the cooking area, where the magic of flavor development continues. One of the most critical steps in hot dog production is cooking. The hot dogs are sent through large steam-heated ovens where they're pre-cooked. This cooking process is vital for ensuring the meat is fully cooked and safe to eat. Some hot dogs are also smoked, which adds a layer of depth to the flavor. The smoking process is where the real magic happens, as the hot dogs take on a slightly charred, smoky taste that's key to their flavor profile. In certain factories, hot dogs are cooked using hardwood smoke to give them that authentic smoky flavor. The smokehouses carefully control the temperature, humidity, and smoke levels to ensure each hot dog gets an even, rich taste. The type of wood used for smoking can also impart unique flavors, with options like hickory, apple, or mesquite being popular choices. This step is particularly important for high-quality hot dogs that use natural casings, as the smoke enhances the overall texture and flavor. After the cooking process, some hot dogs may undergo a chilling process to bring down their temperature quickly. This is crucial for maintaining safety and quality, as rapid cooling prevents bacteria growth. The cooled hot dogs are now ready for the next stage of production, where they will be prepared for packaging. After cooking, hot dogs with cellulose casings have their casings removed, leaving a perfectly smooth surface. This process, called peeling, uses high-pressure steam to loosen the casings, which are then stripped away. The hot dogs are now ready for packaging. The smooth texture we associate with hot dogs comes from this careful removal of the outer layer, creating a more polished appearance. Natural-cased hot dogs, on the other hand, retain their casings. This type of hot dog offers a firmer bite and is often marketed as gourmet or premium for that extra burst of texture and flavor. The choice of casing can significantly impact the overall experience of the hot dog, with many consumers having strong preferences for either natural or synthetic options. Once the casings are removed, the hot dogs undergo a final inspection to ensure they meet quality standards. This includes checking for any defects, ensuring that the texture and appearance align with the brand's specifications. Any hot dogs that do not meet these standards are set aside for further processing or disposal, ensuring that only the best products make it to consumers. After cooking and casing removal, each batch of hot dogs undergoes another round of quality checks. This includes scanning for any imperfections, ensuring that every hot dog meets the brand's standards before packaging. Some facilities even use X-ray machines to detect any inconsistencies or contaminants, ensuring that the hot dogs are safe and ready for consumers. Once cleared, the hot dogs are flash frozen or vacuum sealed, depending on whether they're intended for immediate sale or storage. Flash freezing locks in freshness, ensuring that the hot dogs maintain their taste and texture during transportation. This process preserves the quality of the hot dogs, allowing them to be stored for longer periods without compromising flavor. They're then packed in airtight plastic packages, which we see in stores, preserving them until they reach your kitchen. The packaging is designed not only for freshness, but also for convenience. Many brands offer resealable packaging options, allowing consumers to enjoy their hot dogs over multiple meals without sacrificing quality. In recent years, there's also been a push toward more sustainable packaging solutions. Brands are exploring compostable and recyclable materials, reflecting a growing awareness of environmental impact. This commitment to sustainability resonates with consumers who are increasingly conscious of their purchasing decisions. Like most processed meats, hot dogs contain a few additives to enhance flavor and extend shelf life. Some common ingredients include sodium nitrite, which helps preserve the color and prevent bacterial growth, and ascorbic acid, which keeps them fresh longer. Sodium nitrite is particularly important in maintaining the pink color of hot dogs, which consumers often associate with freshness. While these additives might sound concerning, they're used in small regulated amounts and help ensure your hot dog is safe and delicious by the time it reaches your plate. The safety of these additives is closely monitored by food safety authorities, and brands must comply with strict regulations regarding their use. Some brands even offer uncured hot dogs, which skips some of these additives for those looking for a more natural option. In addition to preserving the quality of hot dogs, certain spices and natural flavorings are used to enhance their taste. Brands often compete on flavor profiles, experimenting with different spice blends to create unique offerings. This innovation in flavors has led to a rise in specialty hot dogs that cater to diverse palates, from spicy jalapeno-infused options to gourmet varieties featuring artisanal cheeses and toppings. So, the next time you're at a game or a backyard barbecue, take a moment to appreciate the journey of that hot dog from farm to bun. From the carefully selected meats and spices to the precise cooking and casing process, every step is designed to bring you the same flavor and texture you expect with every bite. Hot dogs may seem simple, but they're the result of years of perfecting flavor, texture, and consistency. The production of hot dogs is a fascinating interplay of tradition and innovation, reflecting both the rich history of this beloved food and the evolving tastes of consumers. Whether you prefer a classic beef hot dog or an adventurous plant-based alternative, there's no denying the charm and appeal of this iconic snack. So what do you think? Are you more of a natural casing fan, or do you prefer the smooth, traditional hot dog? Do you enjoy experimenting with different toppings and condiments, or do you stick to the classics? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this in-depth exploration of hot dog production, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tasty breakdowns. See you next time.